Welcome to Elton's Retirement Journey and Travel. My name is John, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing how the elders in my family are taking Social Security early and making it work. So, there's a total of six of us in the family, and I am the baby at 62. And the other folks in the family, we have three family members who are taking their Social Security at the full retirement age or thereafter. And their mix is pretty much the same across the board. So I'll start and just generalize between all of them, the other two and myself. So what I did was over the last 5 years, I jumped on YouTube and I started studying a lot of the retirement videos, mostly from those who have retired early. And I just decided that I would interview my other brothers and sisters as I met with them and just find out how they started their retirement and how they're faring. And this is what I found. Pretty much all of them, either at least three, are using annuities. The annuities allow them to get a stable check, and it is a nice check, at least 1,200 bucks across the board. A couple of the family members have pensions, and those pensions are producing a steady annuity of income that's allowing them to meet their needs. And the eldest sister took Social Security at 62. And with that formula and the advice of financial planners, they are doing quite well. The Social Security at 62 is working. It gives them a nice check, $1,200, $1,300, maybe more. And they have annuity, probably about 1,200. And then they have the withdrawals from their investments. Now, during the process of making the decision to retire, there's a couple things that are factor in. And I'm going over this because we do have a lot of people who are losing their jobs. They're getting a severance pay. And if you're close to, and you can bridge yourself till you get to 59 and a half or to 62, or if you're able to come out now and not necessarily have to worry about taking the Social Security, that's great. But one thing about taking the Social Security at 62, when you're working with a financial planner and they're helping you with your investments, where your investments are producing steady income and they're working with you on reducing those taxes, is that it will provide your foundation. You're going to get a solid, 20,000, 23, $24,000. And if you're getting an annuity as well and some kind of a pension, or you're using the income from the buckets. And those buckets could be made of investments that are set up for growth or just income, or they're fixed income producing something more than what you're going to get from the stock market. Stock market averages about 8%. Your fixed income may now could easily be paying about 4.5, 5%. You actually may have enough income where you don't need to really factor in what you would have gotten by waiting for the Social Security. So I wanted to do this video because we do have a lot of people out there who are collecting their Social Security early at 62 and they are perfectly fine. Um, there's one gentleman on here, he's collecting his um, retirement money, but he's got it set up where these other pensions start kicking in at different ages as he gets older. He doesn't even have to take Social Security. He's okay. But for other folks, like what I found with my one of my siblings, is that yeah, she's took that Social Security at 62. She's got a pension that she's getting. She wanted to come out of the job at 59 when it's just like, hey, it's time to go. And all of these little additional sources of income, when you're working with a financial planner, they may say, hey, you can go ahead and retire now. You don't have to wait because your investments, your stock options, your pensions, your annuity that we have set up will cover you over the long haul. And in my software uh, that I'm showing you, I'll show you how well you will do. So it is possible to retire and collect your Social Security early and actually be better off because you're not drawing down as much as you would have to if you were bridging, like I'm doing, for retirement. And of course, if you are faced with the decision to go in retirement early or take that Social Security, please work it out with a financial planner or at least someone who is familiar with the Social Security. It's pretty cut and dry for those of us who are single. You've got your income, you know, a certain amount of money you need, and you've got these investments. It's cut and dry. But when you're married, it's a little bit different because one of the spouses may be better off holding on until they reach their full retirement age, and the other spouse can collect what's called the spousal benefit and let theirs grow. But all of these are decisions that you have to make, and by no means am I certified to be giving advice. I'm just going through some of my research and the interviews from my family members. Um, the annuities are being used by at least three family members, and they're producing income. And they've all taken their Social Security and it's working out well for them. And we got only two of us will still be working, be myself and the other sister. She's already collecting at the full retirement age. She just took hers. She didn't even consider the spousal benefit because she would have qualified for that. You could have let her roll, but you know, there's a certain dollar amount you're going to get when you're retiring. It's a huge boost, and if you're still working at full retirement age, you could pretty much earn as much as you want, which is a good deal for her. So I just wanted to come on and give another testimony on Social Security and say, hey, those folks who are taking it at 62, they're taking it 62 because they have other resources or they have enough finances coming in where all holding off isn't going to matter because, you know, I looked at my returns this year and they were off the chart. Um, this has to be the best year ever from a financial standpoint if I'm looking at the returns on the stock market. And I'm still investing and I'm still working. So for me, being single, I still need to bridge, but I can see how other folks can take that Social Security and they'll be just fine. So this is just my editorial on it and talking about how I met with some family members and they explained to me how they're making things work for them in their retirement. And I thought I'd share that with you. So this is John with Elton's retirement journey and travel and talking about Social Security at 62, how it could easily work for some people. Thanks for watching.